Driving 2 hours is no longer part of your stress test. Welcome to the new Heart Center at Stillwater Medical Center. With state-of-the-art cardiac technology and a team of highly trained, caring cardiologists. The technology to treat and the compassion to heal. The Heart Center at Stillwater Medical Center. Advanced care close to home.
Chevrolet has served me well. My first truck was a 78 Chevy and I still drive it. 20 years later, I'm a president of B&L Heating and Air. I drive a 2012 Chevy pickup, maintain a fleet of 15 Chevrolet pickups. Wilson's makes this part of running my business easy. Whether I need to purchase a new truck or have service work done, they have always been there to take care of my needs.
The Chevy Silverado is the workhorse for many of you. Chevy tradition has built dependable, reliable trucks and continues to raise the bar with the 2014 Chevy Silverado. The new Silverado is stronger, smarter, and more capable than ever. A redesigned interior that gives you all-day comfort and MyLink features keep you and your crew connected to the world.
I invite you to come test drive the all-new Chevy Silverado or any of Chevy's new vehicles. Right now, we are proud to deliver to you Chevy's most fuel-efficient lineup ever. Chevy, find new roads.
Spinach, carrots, greens. That's what I said, carrots. And those keep you healthy and strong. And Spanish. I said spinach. I said Spanish. Spanish? Uh-huh. No, that's not. Spanish is como estas. That's nothing you eat. Kuna matata. That's not Spanish. We're doing business here.
Are you a sports fan looking for exclusive information on the Pioneers, the Cowboys? Well, you need to check out TV-31 each weekday from 1 to 3 on TV-31 and simulcast on Team Radio's Triple Play of networks. Each week, I'm joined by the names most associated with athletics, such as Tom Dorado on Mondays, Steve Daniels on Tuesdays, Coach Bill Landon on Wednesdays, and Larry Reese on Thursdays. Different personalities each day, but the same commitment to having fun and entertaining sports talk. TV-31 catch it weekdays 1 to 3 on TV-31 and simulcast on Team Radio.
Have you ever thought about what would happen to your family if you passed away unexpectedly? Experts estimate 7 in 10 American households with children under the age of 18 would have trouble meeting everyday living expenses if the primary wage earner suddenly passed away. Life insurance is your best bet at protecting your family's financial future if something happened to you. Yet studies show there are 58 million U.S. households that realize they are underinsured and keep putting it off. Sound like you? Well, now is the best time to stop procrastinating and start shopping for term life insurance. Protecting your family can still be affordable, even in today's economy. Less than $15 per month buys a healthy 40-year-old man or woman a $250,000 term life insurance policy. At eFinancial, you can get a quote comparison from top-rated carriers based on your personal situation in just a few minutes. Simply give us a call to speak with a licensed agent today.
Call 1-800-464-0230.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the morning edition on a Thursday. Galveston, oh Galveston.
That was going through my head too.
How could it not? We were just talking about Galveston and cruises and stuff.
You can get some really reasonable cruises out of Galveston, and I forgot all about that till just now.
Don't do that.
Really?
Come to Stillwater and put your head in a bed here.
Wow,
Yeah.
you're hired.
That'd be cool if you could tax. If you could take your tax the bed here and take it with you like that.
That would be cool.
I don't know how you do that, but that'd be cool. But what if we had like if I like sold overnight stays on a boat in Boomer Lake? Would it be taxed?
I'd find a way just for
I'm
you.
sure you would. That's exactly right. Hey, glad to have you along here on a Thursday. You guys talk much about anything yesterday? What did y'all talk about? I was here for some of it, but I didn't get to
We talked to the K9
Yes,
sheriff,
yes.
and man, he's really cool.
He didn't
I like
bring his
him.
dog, though.
No, but he said he would come back.
Really?
He was doing training this week, and so he didn't really think to bring his dog, but he said he would come back.
Well, he came back later yesterday morning
did?
and was actually forgot something and left it.
Oh.
And Robert and I were taping up a show, and I think Robert thought he was in trouble. I
And
mean, he
now-
immediately popped up, put his hands up, got against the wall, and said,
You're in the middle of an interview, and you look over, and he's on the floor with his hands
Yeah,
behind his
yes.
head.
I've been here before. I know the routine. He said, "Oh no, I just forgot something." You're like, "Oh man, that
You
my
put your
lucky."
knee in the middle of his back.
Yeah, exactly. So, hey, what else is going on? So what's going on? What's happening in our town? Chris, do you know that I have talked to Santa, and we've got him scheduled for at least 5 different nights downtown?
Really? That's fun. Is he going to be
Maybe
here?
6. He's going to be at Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory.
Awesome.
He's going to be at Furniture Showcase. He's going to be at J.W. Lee's. He's going to be at Leonard Jewelry. He's going to be back at Furniture Showcase. He may be at Chris Salmon Plaza.
Fun.
And we have the mad scientist who is going to come and to explain to us how Santa does what he does scientifically. It's great stuff.
I want to go to that.
Have you ever seen this demonstration? Okay,
No.
because my son literally asked me this 2 nights ago, and I've seen this demonstration, and it's a good one. When you could take a fat balloon and put it in a beaker, and because when the fire is in the beaker and it creates lower pressure, it pulls the balloon through, and then all of a sudden Santa can come down this chimney because the pressure. Here's the problem. My son, being smart enough, goes,
Yeah,
but what if we don't have a fire?
Ooh.
We'll have a fire. I don't care if it's 110 degrees on Christmas. Now I have to have a
That's
fire
right.
just to prove my point. How does Santa get across the world as quickly as he does? It all has to do with the jet stream and air speeds and all those sorts of things. So the mad scientist will put on a show, and we're not sure yet exactly when that's going. We're working on that, but and then we'll have the kids there to find out how, and then boom, there will be Santa. An explanation. This is going to be good. I am excited about the holidays.
Can you record some of that and play it on the show?
I am.
Maybe?
We're just working on that. Stephanie Gudgel
I'm dying to
actually
see this.
is the one that's been working on that,
Good
and then
for
Amy
her.
Jo and
I
I
love
and
it.
she have been working on putting these different opportunities together to come down and see Santa. So it's going to be exciting. We're looking
Perfect.
forward to it. So Santa
Good deal.
is coming to town, and that's a great thing.
Santa's
So
coming to
that's what I'm talking about. So take a look at the weather forecast. Start with a live look outside. Weather is brought to you
looks
by
good.
Charlie's Discount Drug. Yeah, as cold as it is, at least there's not much wind.
That's right.
Clear skies, a little warmer than it has been the last couple of days, 33 degrees right now. Winds out of the south at about 10 miles an hour. Humidity is at 69%. Wind chill feels like 25 out there right now. Visibility is good, and it's a little breezy, not as bad as it has been. High today of 59. We'll see a low tonight of 36. It's going to be windy this afternoon, but winds are going to shift out of the south rather than out of the north. Just a 20% chance of showers this afternoon. Winds out of the south at 15 to 25 miles an hour. And we're going to start warming up. So warming up and then cooling back
Guess
down
what I'm
to the
doing
middle
this
of next week.
weekend? Because it's warming up.
Hang on. Santa, warm, hanging Christmas lights.
How did you know that?
Because he who knows Santa knows most.
Could you put in a good word?
He who knows Santa can't lie to him and just can't do it to the old man. You know what I mean? Are you really? You put in
Yes.
Christmas light? Wow.
It was good weather to do
Now,
it.
do you put them all the way along the eaves? And that you get-
No. Too steep.
Really?
Yeah, no way.
See, I'm thinking about renting a lift and doing that myself,
My dad does that.
and it's probably stupid. But I
It'd be
mean,
kind of fun.
well, yeah, until the wind blows you over and you crack your back, and you're like, that was a really bad idea for some Christmas lights. But I'm thinking about risking it all.
You know, it's so funny because probably all of 20 people ever see them, but I like coming home and having them on.
Where I live,
Yeah,
it's
maybe
for,
10.
10 my foot, 5.
That's probably true.
4, and it's those 4 that live in that house.
But it's so
But
awesome.
oh, I love
I do too.
I love it. So
Me
anyway,
too.
hey, tell us about our guest.
We're going to talk to Sherry Carter. It's United Way time. They're doing well. We just need to hit our goal.
Okay.
So we're going to tell people how
We're
to
going to find out how close we are.
That's right.
What percentage we're on.
Yes.
Beautiful, because there's nothing better than seeing that thermometer bust over.
I know. I
and
love
the little
that too.
sprays they have at the top that says, "Hey,
There's
we."
one person in the room that really likes it.
You know what? There's a lot of agencies that do as well.
25
so,
now.
Absolutely, a lot of people dependent upon that. So we'll find out more about that coming up. Right now, let's take a break. Again, weather brought to you by Charlie's Discount Drug. We'll be back with the morning edition right after this.
Once upon a time, there were 3 beautiful girls. One graduated advanced pharmacy technician training. One studied microbiology. The other grew up in a pharmacy and has extensive experience with Medicare. And now, they work for me. My name is Charlie.
No, actually, you all work for me. Hi, my name is Debbie, and I bought the store from Charlie in 1997.
Debbie and the crew at Charlie's Discount Drug fight hard every day to protect your right to great services at discount prices, providing cholesterol checks, vaccinations, fittings for Docs Pro plugs, and even an app for your iPhone or Android device to refill to keep track of your medications. You can also refill your medications online at charliesdrug.com. And now Debbie and the crew provide Dispill, a monthly pill planner system. Call 624-3535 for details or come to Charlie's Discount Drug today, where Debbie and her angels have been fighting high prices since 1979. Charlie's Discount Drug, 723 South Walnut in Stillwater.
Are you wanting to try country living without buying a home? How about leasing one of these places from Hicks Properties? These homes are spacious, they feature big yards, and they are quiet. With over 1,700 square feet per unit, you have room to spread out and let the family have room to grow. And the yards are large enough to let the kids out to enjoy the outdoors. And best of all, you're in the country. For more information, call Hicks Properties at 743-4641. That's 743-4641.
I love the feel of old pickup trucks and old cowboy boots. They're just comfortable. At Tiger Drug, we've been honored to serve you for nearly 100 years. We appreciate your business and hope that it's been comfortable for you to do business with us. As the 4th oldest business in Stillwater, we're committed to work as hard as ever to keep your trust and friendship. I'm Calvin Anthony, and I just want to say thank you for choosing Tiger Drug.
She took 10 minutes to get back in shape. He took 10 minutes to transform. What do you want to accomplish in 10 minutes? Introducing 10-Minute Trainer, the latest breakthrough from fitness legend Tony Horton.
Give me 10 minutes. I'll give you the body you want.
With 10-Minute Trainer, you get a full workout, upper body, lower body, abs, even cardio in every move, all in just 10 minutes.
You get an intense workout in just the 10 minutes. That's just a short amount of your day to transform your life.
There are no excuses. It's 10 minutes. Who doesn't have 10 minutes?
Over 1 million people have ordered 10-Minute Trainer and paid over $100. Call right now and you can try 10-Minute Trainer for only $10. That's 10-Minute Trainer for $10. And even the shipping and handling is free. Order now and you'll also receive 3 special gifts, a $60 value free. And if you're not 100% satisfied, return it and pay nothing more. But keep the 3 bonuses as Tony's gift to you.
Call 1-800-561-9532. That's 1-800-561-9532. Don't wait, call now.
Welcome back to the morning edition. Sherry Carter joins us. We are talking all deep at commercial break.
We were. We were getting very philosophical.
We were, weren't we? I felt like I needed to be on my soapbox or something. But it's so good to have you here. I know it's that time of year. And I think fall is my favorite time of year. I love that coming on the holidays and so many things that people are doing. It is a time, though, that is pretty rough for some people. And we're just fortunate when it's not us, I guess. But there are so many different agencies that help people at this time and throughout the year.
There are. We see a real increase in the services at a lot of our partner agencies this time of year. First of all, you have the cold weather issues that cause a lot of folks to have different needs and needs that go up. Then you have holiday issues, which for many is a lonesome time.
Right.
It's a sad time, and so we have several agencies that help with those needs. We have folks that maybe are going to be having their first Christmas season without a loved one, and so we're running Judith Carmen's running a grief support group right now every Monday at the United Way office, and have a nice turnout for that. So it's just nice to know that it is a wonderful time of year. It is a happy time of year, but for some folks, it's a very hard time of year, and these services are needed very much so during this time of year. And Red Cross will be getting really busy when we start hitting ice time, and then we have Salvation Army really working on making sure all the families get to have a Christmas this year. So,
well, you just made me think of a really good point. And if you believe the almanac, apparently, and I have not read it, but I'm told that there is a prediction to have a really rough winter.
Yes.
So,
yes,
we really need to stock up and be ready for that when and if it does happen.
Absolutely. And you can go to the American Red Cross website and click on Payne County, and there are all kinds of tips on being winter aware and winter weather ready. So our group here does a great job on that.
Well, I bragged during commercial break to tell you that Kim in your office advised me. I called her just to make sure, and my goal was to double what I gave last year this year and do it quarterly, because I was talking to you about it last year about what a good idea that is. And you really do have a lot of ways in which to give to the United Way and help as many people as possible.
We do. We are right in the middle, and I mean right in the middle of our annual fund drive, our campaign we call it. And our goal this year is $875,000. That is our highest goal that we've ever set. And it was based on many factors, two of which being we had two new agencies get accredited this year, and then the other, we had across-the-board reporting of an increase in services through all 25 agencies. Wow. So it's a lofty goal, and we're optimistic, but it is going to take a lot of work this last month. We're right at the halfway point. We've raised about $440,000.
Oh, okay.
So we have a month to try to bring in the other half. We're tickled that we've brought in that much, but that's still a long ways to go. And we do understand that donors want to have options on how they choose to give. And what we're really doing right now is we're taking pledges for next year, because the funds we're raising now are to fund the agencies for 2014.
Right.
So you can make a pledge now and say, I want to give X amount, and I want billed the first of the year, or I want billed quarterly, or I want billed at the end of next year. You can make a cash or a check donation now. And a lot of people like to do that around the holidays in honor of someone. It makes a great Christmas gift, and tell that person that's hard to buy for, I made a gift to United Way in your honor, Merry Christmas. We get a lot of that around the holidays. People like to give with their credit card. They earn miles and other things, points.
Exactly.
You can give online at stillwaterunitedway.org, and it's easy, it's confidential, it's a safe and secure way to give online and use your credit card. So we do try to make giving easy. We have folks that choose a bank draft deduction. They want their money to United Way to just come out of their checking account each month. And then a big way people give in this community is through their payroll deduction. Many businesses offer that option, that you can give your United Way gift through a payroll deduction where you have so much come out of each paycheck. That's very big at OSU. It's big with city employees, the public school employees, and many of our banks and other industries offer that. It's a great option. I mean, it's a lot easier on your checkbook to have so much come out each time. You never see it, it's gone, than to write that one big check or whatever. So we do try to, you tell us the best way for giving for you, and we'll make it happen.
That's great. Man. And people say, well, I just don't have that much to give. Well, everything adds up.
Absolutely.
So if everybody would just give a little bit, it would be pretty easy to reach the goal.
Absolutely. And that's really what United Way was based on, that not one person, not one church, not one organization can help everyone. But if everybody helps a little bit, we can make sure all of those needs are met for whatever the need is. And it isn't just something that affects people that are struggling with poverty or people that are struggling with a job loss. It's the whole gamut of needs, from helping with an aging parent to helping with a differently abled child, helping a disaster, that you never know who that's going to impact, helping with the dying and helping support that person and their family as they come to the end of their life cycle. So it really is the whole gamut, and that no one should feel like they can't get a need met because of a financial factor. And that's what our agencies do. They serve as that safety net. And, I think I say this every time I come on, but our studies show that about 1 out of every 3 people who live in this community are served by at least one of the agencies.
Wow.
Every year. So it's significant.
I don't think people probably realize that statistic at all. Hey, Sherry, let's go to commercial break. When we come back, let's talk about just a few of the agencies that are assisted and where we can get information about them and the easiest way to get information to you online, too, or get information from you so they can give online.
Great.
I like that idea. Super. Hey, we're going to go to commercial break, come back, talk more about how we can reach our United Way goal this year right after this.
It's time to get your space back. Your garage, your shop, your attic. The question is always, what am I going to do with all the stuff I want out of the way? The answer is A&D Storage. A&D has small units, large units, environmentally controlled units, even outdoor units. So whether you're storing a boat or trailer in the outdoor units, a high-dollar painting in the environmentally controlled units, or anything else, they have every option you're going to need. So call A&D Storage at 533-7867 or go to andstorage.net for all the information you need to take care of your storage needs.
I love absolutely everything about my Chevy Malibu. I would have to say that my favorite feature, though, is the center touch screen. I have access to the weather, all of my music, and it even doubles as a backup camera.
Come check out Chevy's most exciting lineup now. Chevy is proud to announce its most fuel-efficient lineup in history. The Chevy Sonic, all new with Biophone app that brings touchscreen technology safety to a highly efficient, fun car. Chevy Cruze offers you 10 standard airbags and gets you up to 42 highway mile per gallon, all wrapped in ultimate design. The Chevy Malibu, a redesigned classic that's sports style. With Bluetooth and OnStar capability, Jessie's family has the peace of mind of knowing that she will be taken care of in case of an emergency. Add to that the touchscreen radio and USB connectivity, designed to keep your hands on the wheel and eyes on the road, all while getting up to 38 highway miles per gallon. What more could you ask for in a new car?
Chevy, find new roads.
Welcome back. We're on the morning edition with Sherry Carter, Executive Director, Stillwater Area United Way. And by saying area, all the United Way agencies do assist many, many people, not just in Stillwater proper, but in the area.
Absolutely. Most of our agencies serve all of Payne County, and we do track service, and we have a lot of folks that get services from outside of Stillwater, Cushing, Perkins, Glencoe, Yale, that all come in, or we go to them and provide services as well.
Oh, that's good. Well, we were talking at commercial break about the big Thanksgiving lunch coming up at Meridian, and I think people look forward to that every year. The food is outstanding, but they've added something kind of a little different this year that's a great idea.
Well, actually, they've done this for a couple of years, but I don't know that everybody knows about it.
Oh, okay.
During the dinner, which is 11 to 1 today, and you can buy your tickets at the door, they are doing a silent auction to benefit the United Way, and they have some fantastic baskets. Elaine Zanotti sent me some pictures yesterday, baskets for animal lovers, baskets for candy lovers, baskets for OSU lovers, really neat creative baskets that they're going to bid to the highest silent auction purchaser. A great way to go and support United Way and take something cool home. Maybe you need a gift for somebody who's hosting Thanksgiving, or I'm going to try to get my Christmas shopping done. So,
That's great.
All of the proceeds go to the United Way. So those will be set up in areas where people are kind of coming in and lining up to go to the Thanksgiving dinner. So please check that out, 11 to 1 today at Meridian Technology.
Yep, and it's very inexpensive to go, and the food is
I think it's
so
$10,
good.
and it's all you want, and it's very, whatever that sweet potato casserole.
It's good, isn't it?
It's good, it's good.
Everything there is really good, I think.
It is.
Now, we were talking about, I think when I first came to Stillwater, the number of agencies were in the teens, and now we're looking at 25. Last year it was 23. So it just does show the amount of agencies that are helping people, but that the needs do increase.
They do, and being charged with being that safety net, you have new programs that have really great ideas of ways to help in the community that you want to be able to give that chance to. Our agencies have to go through an accreditation process, and when you are a United Way recipient, it's kind of like having that good housekeeping seal of approval. It says that you are managing your money wisely, you're providing a service that's very needed, you're governing your board properly, all of those things. And so we've had long-time partner agencies like the Salvation Army and the Red Cross that people are very familiar with.
Right.
But we also have smaller but very important agencies like our Literacy Council and our Interfaith Counseling Center that provides counseling at a
Yes.
sliding scale fee. And this year we accredited a program that's based in the Perkins Tryon area that specifically helps with needs that school-age children have. Maybe it's a need for extra food on the weekends, or it's a need for a hygiene kit at school, or it's a need for school supplies that they're not able to fund. And this For Kids and Community provides funding for those kinds of activities. And that was something that, when we really looked at it, we're very blessed in Stillwater to have a very active SPEF group.
Right.
That's kind of what they're doing in the Perkins Tryon area.
Good.
And then we also accredited Stillwater Cares, which is a relatively new
yes.
nonprofit. They've been here about 2 years, that really have a goal of helping bridge people out of the poverty cycle and having classes that are very hands-on that teach people some of the things they need to do to break that cycle of poverty. And they have some really innovative, cool ideas that we really wanted to get behind and help support them, because if we can help people to not need some of these other more tertiary intervention type services,
Right.
then we've really accomplished something. So we're really proud of our 2 new agencies, and that's why our goal increased this year.
I love it. Well, of course, we always run out of time. How do people, you talked to us in the first segment about easy ways in which to give and contribute, and every single amount helps. If you would give us contact information where people can get that again.
If they go to our website, stillwaterunitedway.org, they can click on the Give button, and that's where they have instant access to online giving with a credit card.
Okay.
They can also give us a call, 377-2161, and say, hey, I want to make a pledge, put me down for this much. We can take it over the phone.
Perfect.
That's a simple, easy way to do it. We still have a lot of folks that like to come to the office and bring their gift in, and we love that.
And it is a cool office.
It's
Stop by.
fun. We love to see people. 109 East 9th, and we have folks that always want kind of caught up on things we've done this year and kind of what we're looking forward to in the future.
Good.
And of course you can mail in a donation. We have a P.O. box and a street address, so whatever works easier for you, and we're happy to come by a business or wherever and pick up a packet too.
That's
So,
right.
yeah.
Well, cool. Well, Sherry, thanks as always.
Thank you.
We're going to hit that goal and make sure that we do. And when we're trying to get it by, Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving's our soft goal, but we'll go up through December until we feel like we've turned over every rock.
Perfect. Congratulations. I know you're going to hit it.
Thanks.
We're going to say that.
Okay.
I know we will. We're going to go to commercial break, come back, wrap things up with Casey, look at the weekend weather so I can put up my Christmas lights right after these messages.
I love the feel of old pickup trucks and old cowboy boots. They're just comfortable. At Tiger Drug, we've been honored to serve you for nearly 100 years. We appreciate your business and hope that it's been comfortable for you to do business with us. As the 4th oldest business in Stillwater, we're committed to work as hard as ever to keep your trust and friendship. I'm Calvin Anthony, and I just want to say thank you for choosing Tiger Drug.
There's always something new at McDonald's, and what's new right now is the new Mighty Wings. Spicy and savory, as well as tender and juicy home-style chicken wings. And McDonald's is introducing new McWraps, including the sweet and chili chicken McWrap with creamy garlic sauce, or the chicken and ranch McWrap, cheddar jack cheese and tomatoes, and the bold flavor chicken and bacon McWrap. Always keeping the menu fresh. Check out the McWraps and the Mighty Wings right now at McDonald's in Stillwater, Perkins, and Perry. McDonald's, I'm loving it. Kubota L-Series tractors provide high performance and durability to help you get the job done better and faster. Hydrostatic transmission and wet disc brakes makes this tractor state-of-the-art and great for jobs around your land. And the BX Series is perfect for mowing, landscaping, and gardening projects around the house as well. And for the really big jobs, the Kubota M Series is great for any task. And be sure to check out the Kubota RTVs for feeding cattle, hunting deer, working fence. And they have the Kubota ZTR mowers, both commercial and consumer grade, to shorten your mowing time. With several 0% financing plans available, it's a great time to call Payne County Implement, Highway 177 south of Stillwater, where Bob and Bruce Wyckoff have been keeping North Central Oklahoma working hard for over 54 years.
Do you have odors and dampness in your basement and crawl space? An unhealthy home begins with problems in damp, poorly ventilated areas. The conditions down below nurture molds, dust mites, and result in a buildup of gases and pollutants that can cause serious illnesses, like asthma, emphysema, and some cancers. The pollutants work their way up to your living quarters, infecting your entire home. Wave ventilation for moisture control and air quality can solve this problem. The unit's unique technology